What's up, YouTube? Just gonna go through some DC Talk and Toby Mac Collection today, and I'm talking cassettes, CDs, vinyl, all of it. And so I'm gonna start off in the beginning and gonna show the first album. And I don't know if you can see this very well, but I'll go ahead and take the cover out. But this is like a rare issue, as you can see with that. And so it says DC Talk and the One Way Crew, and it has the whole title on here, and it even has a couple of extra songs on here that aren't on the Forefront Records issue. And there's that right there. So it has the song Always Leanin' and a song called The Answer. But yeah, this one is one that they released independently on their own. It says 1988 One Way Productions. Yeah, so that's the first issue. And then when they got on Forefront, they came out with this one. And I believe it has the red spine on it right there. And it's missing the 2 extra songs. So there's that. And then later, they came out with this one that has this one that's a very familiar looking title spine for Forefront Records with the yellow and the black on there. So there's all 3 editions of that first album on cassette. Then moving on, we got the New Thing album, and then here it is on cassette. And this one was cool because it has one of those covers where the whole paper wraps around the cassette. I always kind of like those for some reason. Just thought it looked cool. But I've also got this one on CD. So there it is on CD. You can see what the disc looks like. And one time, I think I seen a cassette of one of these at a secondhand shop, and it had a sticker on the front of the case. It said something like parental advisory, explicit Christian content on it. And I wish I bought it for the sticker because it was cool. And my collection isn't like absolutely complete. There are a couple things missing out of my collection, but I'll just show you what I do have. Then I've got the Free at Last cassette here. And then, yeah, I've got it on CD, and this is like a CD DVD combo, which is pretty cool. And there's that. And I won't bother getting the disc out because I'll end up making a mess of it. Then moving on up to Jesus Freak, got that on cassette, same deal with the paper cover that wraps all the way around. And then I've got that on CD, and this one is the 10th anniversary 2-disc set, which is pretty awesome. Then moving on, we got the Supernatural, and this is the Digipack version, which I'm assuming was probably an original issue, which is kind of cool. They have like the booklet here and all that, you know, kind of like a mini album. Then I've actually got that one on vinyl as well, and it's a gatefold, and this one is colored vinyl. So I'll go ahead and show it to you. And as you would assume, it's on white wax, considering all the white on the cover. But this is one of my favorite albums. There's some really cool songs on here, and it's a shame because they really was like really honing their sound at this point, because, you know, they started out all hip hop, and then by the time they got to Jesus Freak, they was kind of an alternative rock, and then right here they just really hit a sweet spot, and then they was like pretty much done, which is kind of a shame. But, you know, we ended up getting more great music out of them even after they split apart. But then here's the Intermission, which is basically a hits album, and there's the back of the case. And then there's the disc, which I think it's in there upside down, but whatever, you know what it looks like. And recently, I think it was sometime late last year, they put this out on vinyl for the first time. And it's a gatefold. And I just thought that that was cool. I always liked the selection of songs that they put on here, because they did really good about putting stuff throughout the years on here. Don't think they put anything from the very first album on here. But here is like the vinyl. It's kind of like a translucent golden yellow orangish color, and it's a double LP, so they both look the same. So there's that. Now basically and I got this. This is one of their newer greatest hits, and this is a CD DVD collection, which is cool to have because it has like a collection of music videos with some live concert stuff on here. Got a good deal on that on eBay. It's usually pretty expensive, but I think I got it for under $10. So I snagged that. Then moving on up into the Toby Mac days, I've got this one, which I believe is like the Momentum album, but I don't know, the cover is different or something. I don't know. Side just says Toby Mac, but there's that. And then I've got this one, Toby Mac Welcome to Diverse City CD. And, you know, I wasn't even listening to him back in these days. So I've had to go back and kind of listen to his music library through the years. Because by the time I really started getting into Toby Mac, I think it was around the Eye On It album. And so moving along, and these might not be 100% in order, but I've got this Alive and Transported. It's a CD DVD combo of a concert of Toby Mac. There's that. It's a nice fold out digipack. Then moving up, we've got Portable Sounds. I don't know. I think that might be out of order. I don't know. Maybe it's Tonight. Maybe it's the Tonight album's next. But at any rate, here's the Tonight album on CD. And here it is on vinyl. And it's on black wax. So I'm not going to show you that. But I believe it is a gatefold, which is cool. Then we got the Portable Sounds, as you saw on CD. Got that matching on vinyl with the black wax. And what is next? I think the Eye On It album, which this is always one of my favorites. This is when I really started listening to Toby Mac's solo stuff. And just a lot of good times listening to these songs. You know, a lot of them got big time airplay on Christian radio. And then I've got it on vinyl. And there's the black wax. And I think all these that I've shown are gatefolds, but you know. Then next is going to be his This Is Not a Test album, and this is a great album. I love this one. Every single song on it's awesome, and that's what the CD looks like. And I've got the vinyl, which is pretty rare. I don't think they made a ton of these. And here's the wax. It's black wax, but I bought this back in, I'm gonna say 2018. And it was like hard to find, but it hadn't gotten too pricey yet. I actually had it imported from China. I think I paid $30 for it, which isn't bad because I've seen them sell for over $100. Then moving along, we got the Elements album. And this album is real special to me too. Some of these songs on here got me through some hard times, especially the song I Just Need You. I was just like in a weird place in my mind at that point. And when I would hear that song at work, it would come on the radio. It would like really help me out, help me get through and focus on Jesus. And I ended up going to see him on this tour, on the Elements tour. And it was a great show. I'd like to see him again live. And here's the vinyl edition of that. And this was like a super rare part of the vinyl is it's on clear wax, which I love that. And they didn't make very many of these. I had ordered this like when the album was still new. I got it straight from Toby Mac's website. I don't know if you could have even gotten it any other way, but it was available on black vinyl as well. And you still don't even see those very often. And last but not least, the Life After Death album. As of right now, I only have this on CD. I'd like to get it on vinyl. It's a little pricey too, but what isn't? Almost all vinyls. $40-50 now. That's like become the standard price. So yeah, this thing goes for like $39.99, and that's what the inside looks like. But yeah, I like to catch one of them eBay deals where maybe I could get it for like $25-30 with free shipping or something. So who knows, maybe I'll find it. But that's my collection. I think I've got the DC Talk Welcome to the Freak Show CD somewhere, but I didn't see it in my collection, so it must just be out of order right now. But yeah, I believe this is all I have. At this point, I still need to get like the DC Talk solo CD, which is basically they compiled some solo songs from each of the solo artist albums and compiled them. Yeah, still missing some other stuff, but yeah, this is what I got, and thanks for watching. God bless.